Hi guys, and welcome to Watch It Wednesday, episode 165. Now, in the United States, this is Thanksgiving weekend, so the card today is going to be fairly quick because I need to get a lot of this done. I do have to work the day after Thanksgiving, and we are traveling back to Iowa on Thursday, so it's going to be a quick turnaround. So, trying to get something that's a little more simplistic that I can get done in the time frame I'm given. Okay, base card. 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then we're going to do this for sure. This is optional. I'll show you the optional layers on the Friday video, but I'm just going to stick to this for right now. So for these, I have this paper, and this is online exclusive. It is Elegant Pine Snowflakes. There's so many good papers, DSPs in here. Let me show you. So we have that, that one. Look at that, that's gorgeous. And then these two that are more decorated. Is that 6? I might have used one of them. Can play up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, I have all of them there. All right. Anyway, so I think I'm going to use this one. This one has a pretty wide pattern that if we cut down these small pieces, I think we're going to lose a lot of this. So let's go ahead and use this one. So I'm going to be doing 2 that are 1 3/4 by 2 1/4. So here we have 1 3/4. And if it's directional, now most cards can go horizontal, vertical, but on this one, I want, for the one we're doing today, setting up, I want it to be more vertical. All right, so for this 1 1/2 piece, I could do that, but I think instead I'm going to use a scrap of basic beige. Is that wide enough? I don't think that's wide enough. Let's see. No, that's 1 1/4. Oh, it will work for this down here. So we'll work for that one. Let me see if I have another scrap in here for the basic beige. That's just a little bit smaller. All right, you know what? We'll just do some ivory. We'll mix our neutrals. How about that? No one says you can't mix your neutrals. All right, so this one we're going to do 1 1/2 by 2 1/4. So here's my 2 1/4. Here's my 1 1/2. And then we're going to do 3 3/4 by 1 1/4. So this turns out to be, let me do, so there's 1 1/4, so you can see it's right on that edge there. I'm afraid if I try trimming it off, we'll see. Good. I wasn't sure if my blade was sharp enough. I had this blade in for a while. And then 3 3/4. All right. So that's the basics of our card layout. On this one, I think we're just going to do the good old standard layout like this. Oh, that doesn't work. All right, I do need to grab. Let me see. I usually have scraps laying around. Ooh, is this? Oh, I have this scrap laying around. So let's cut this one down. How about that? So that's going to be the 1.5 by 2 1/4. All right. I'll dig that little piece out later. All right. Because that was just too matchy-matchy. Oh, and I know what I want to do for that middle now. All right. So there's our basic layout. Let's make sure this is 3 3/4. Yeah, it is. All right. So there's our basic layout for Friday. I don't know if you can see, this is that brushed metallic paper. Didn't really do a good job on that. Let me see. Gotta be careful because if you do it too hard, you make marks on it. Let's see if that makes it look a little less of a ridge. Okay, so there you are. Come on back on Friday and we'll finish this up. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.